Hello everyone, I am Premlata Manoli, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Humnabad, Bidar District, Karnataka State. So today I am giving a presentation on the topic of secretary. The subject comes under the corporate administration for the BCom students under the Gulbarga University, Kalaburgi. So friends, let us see whom do you call as a secretary, the definition of secretary, qualifications of the company secretary, legal position of the company secretary, role of company secretary, rights of the company secretary. So to see the definition of company secretary, the word secretary is derived from a Latin word called as secretarius, which means the confidential officer. So definition as per section 2 subsection 45 of the Companies Act. Secretary means a person who is a member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India and includes any other individual possessing the prescribed qualification and appointed to perform the duties which may be performed by the secretary under this act and any other ministerial or administrative act or any other ministerial administrative duties. It means what? A person should be a member of the company secretaries of India. Second thing, he should be an individual. He should possess the required prescribed qualification required to be appointed to perform his duties. Then only that person can be called as a secretary. To know about the legal position of company secretary, he acts as a servant of the company, as an agent of the company, as an officer of the company. So the first two are quite self-explanatory, which means, which says, okay, as a servant of the company, secretary will have to follow the instructions or the rules given by the directors of the company. And as a servant, we can also analyze his work will be what? Only to follow the instructions or follow the rules which are being framed by the directors. He cannot act on his own. So as an agent of the company also he acts here. So secretary acts as an agent of the company. So when you say an agent, it means on behalf of the directors also he will be performing certain duties. So now the legal position of company secretary, if we have to see, he even acts as an officer of the company. So when you say officer of the company, he is a person who maintains the records, documents, and all the necessary or the most important records of the company. So we can call him as an officer of the company also. He maintains the records and wherever required, he can put his initials and perform his duties. Then for becoming a company secretary, what will be the basic qualifications? So a company having a paid up share capital of 10 crores, okay, so 10 crores or more shall appoint any individual who possesses the qualification of membership of Institute of Company Secretaries of India under Companies Act. So those companies whose paid up capital is 10 crores or more than 10 crores, those companies can appoint, okay, those companies can appoint a person called as a secretary, and that person should be a member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India under the Companies Act. The other basic qualifications which are needed to become a person a secretary is he should have a very sound education, he should have a proficiency of the language, he should have the knowledge of the office organization and business methods, he should have the knowledge of accountancy and taxation, knowledge of mercantile law, knowledge of the banking, economics and finance. He should have an impressive personality. So the most important qualification which a secretary needs is he should have a very sound education. Okay, so very good academic background he should have. He should possess a very good high qualifications required to become a secretary. So he should also have a proficiency in the language. Okay, so in language again it matters here. If the company is of a MNC, if it is dealing with the abroad or the foreign companies, then the secretary should know some one or two at least the foreign languages in which that company will be dealing. So the language plays a very important concept here, one of the most important qualification to become the secretary. Then a person should also have the knowledge about the office work and also the knowledge of accountancy and taxation. He is a person whom we can call as an officer also. So this person should have a knowledge about the accounting practices, various accounts to be maintained by the company, the taxation system, whether a company is paying a taxes regularly, or in case if it is evading the taxes, how it is, or what all are the methods which is using for the taxation procedure. So this person should also know about the various taxation laws of our country. Okay, then the person should also have a knowledge of the mercantile law, the various laws required for running the business. Okay, then he should have a knowledge of the economics, banking and also the finance. Okay, and another most important thing is he should have an impressive personality. So when you say impressive personality, that person should have a very good physique, he should be dynamic enough, he should be ready to accept the challenges. Physically and mentally, that person should be fit to perform the work of the company. So these were the other qualifications which are required to become a person as a secretary for any of the company. So in the next class we will be seeing some other rights and duties which are performed by the secretary. So this much is for today. Thank you for watching my presentation. See you in the next video. Thank you.